Leadership and Technology. Spring 2018. Dream on! University of Ontario Institute of Technology. Presented by Joanie Girard. Presented to Dr. Aaron Keith. Lead with me. Lead for the years. Teach for the laughter, not for the tears. Dream on, learn on, teach on. Dream until our dreams come true. In this course, I was invited to reflect on my moral imperative. I thought of the song Dream On by Aerosmith, and I remixed it with what I want to achieve as a learner, a teacher, a coach, and a leader, and what I want to embody to have a positive impact on the world of education. First, dream on. Allow others and yourself to have a dream and to work towards achieving it. Too often it seems that we have a path or purpose that is predetermined for ourselves and others. But as George Course says, the best teams in the world build upon individual strengths to bring people together towards a common goal. They do not try to mold people into something they are not. Second, lead with me. Lead for the years. Teach for the laughter, not for the tears. As we want to lead our schools, our boards, and the system to reach excellence, we cannot do it alone. As clearly stated by Susan Fowler, leadership is not something you do to people, it is something you do with people. Also, I believe that leadership's job is not to control people, but to unleash talent. We have to focus on building people up. This will work to improve our society and the generations to come. To do this, we have to stop thinking of education as something that is delivered to us, and instead see it as something we create for ourselves. I strongly believe that if done right, education can be something to be lived and not survived. If we are truly successful at empowering people in their learning and their leadership, we will be able to teach for the laughter and not for the tears. Dream on, learn on, teach on. Dream until our dreams come true. To achieve this, I plan on following the International Society for Technology and Education standards for coaches. I plan to do this to help the people I coach reach their goals and help their dreams come true. In turn, making mine be realized. Dream on. Dare to dream. Dream about a better life. Dream about a better school system. But to really improve our school system, to improve the experience of school, and to create a better and happier society, we have to think differently and work hard. This will not be easy, but we have to try before it's too late. As Prezer says, a world constructed from the familiar is a world in which there is little to learn. Together, let's make our education system a dream and our dream a reality. But I'm a leader. Am I not a leader? When I started as a tech coach with this new organization, I had a haha moment. I was so enthusiastic about sharing my idea. I wanted to revolutionize the world of education and pitched my idea. However, I was met with something along the lines of, "That's a great idea. Let me see with your leader and I will get back to you." I was profoundly perplexed about that statement, and I even forgot my amazing idea. But I'm a leader. Am I not a leader? What I did not know then is that in this organization, the people in charge, my bosses or principals, had the title of leader. This was and is still a bit confusing to me, since I see myself as a leader and always have. But a great mentor of mine said that leadership is not a position, it is a disposition. Slowly, I got my fire back, and now I'm ready to lead. I do not want to wait to get a title. I want to lead now, and that is what I plan to do. As Fullen says, lead from the middle. I want to get involved. collaborate, and play an active role in the success of my students, my school, and my board. Moreover, I want to inspire others to do so as well, because we need all players to improve our education system by bringing new ideas, solutions, and innovation. But what does it mean to be an education technology leader? There are many ways to define and observe leadership, but when we add education and technology, the definition gets blurred. Too often, in my experience, technology leaders are not taken seriously, yet they are powerful change agents that can help grasp how our world is changing, help us ease change, and think about learning differently. Fullan describes this as the unbeatable triad. By combining technology, pedagogy, and change knowledge, we attain what he calls the stratosphere. This invisible synergy created by combining these three big ideas into something that can be experienced but not seen, which is what we need to foster if we want to create deep and lasting impact. Effective leadership has a huge impact on learning. In fact, it is second only to teaching. Personally, I am greatly influenced by outstanding leaders that inspire me to be the change I want to see in the world. This year, I had the opportunity to collaborate with some of them. This made me realize that the school cannot be led to success by only the administrators. We all have an active role to play. Let's hit the field as a team and win this together. When it comes to education, one size does not fit all. I often get asked what tool, strategy, or technology I recommend, and the short answer is it depends. I have not yet found this secret magic formula, and the truth is it does not exist. We are all different, and what works for one might not work for another. In other words, personalize, don't standardize. Many tend to want to treat everybody the same way, thinking perhaps that conformity leads to better results. My experience has taught me that we all have different needs, and that there are many ways to achieve success. For some, it simply takes more time. George Couros says in his blog, "I promise that I will not take away your pen and paper to learn if you let me use my computer to do the same. Deal?" Personally, I like to use a variety of tools, strategies, and technologies depending on what I want to accomplish. If I had to limit myself to just one tool, it would be like building an entire house with just a hammer. Nearly impossible. So why would we limit our students to using only one device? Are we limiting our students to the ones we are familiar with? When we give students the power to choose, we differentiate and we personalize learning, which in turn empowers students. Sometimes we fail to see that school can be both fun and educational at the same time. One does not have to exclude the other. Fullan tells us that intrinsic motivation is fueled by play, experimenting, purpose, wanting to make a difference, and passion, devoting yourself to something you find deeply meaningful. That is why I believe we should make education more fun and relevant. School is serious business, but how can we make it fun and relevant? First, we need to help students find and develop their passion, what Sir Ken Robinson calls the element. We have always known that purpose and passion are at the core star of business, entrepreneurs, and athletes. Second, and most importantly, we must build relationships with our students. Relationships, relationships, relationships. Research shows that by talking only 2 minutes with our most difficult students for 10 consecutive days, we will have a significant impact on our students' learning. So instead of making our students fit into our system, let's try to make our system fit our students.